breaking the glass ceiling. You know, when I started writing my speech, I wanted a powerful message that summarizes women's achievements. And in the last few years, we kept hearing that phrase, breaking the glass ceiling, and that came to my mind. And I said, wow, powerful, yes, breaking, this is it. But the more that I thought about it, I felt that this is one of actually the worst metaphors that celebrate women's success. Because God created a vast universe with limitless possibilities, and instead, we decided to shrink ourselves and believe that we're under a metaphorical glass ceiling that we need to break. And even after breaking it, what have we really achieved? We've basically just achieved a place or a career advancement in a male-dominated field. So is that really the benchmark of our achievements, what men can do? Is that what we wake up every morning and think, I want to be like a man, or I want to achieve just what men can do? I think we can achieve what the universe gives us. That's when I realized that before we can talk about teaching or preaching anything to women, we actually have to unlearn a lot. We've all heard these quotes or comments, jack of all trades, master of none, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I hate that one. Don't rock the boat, امشي جنب الحيط, صاحب بالين كذاب. And we were made to believe that these quotes and statements were true. Actually, they're quite wrong. And you know why they're wrong? Every one of you is a true testament that these phrases are wrong. The fact that you're here, the fact that you are successful, the fact that you've achieved everything that you have achieved, every single woman in this room has proved these sentiments and sentences are absolutely wrong. And if anyone can be the jack of all trades, trust me, it's women. We are the master, like the ultimate multitaskers. We can do everything. Look at this woman. I'm sure all of us have went through this at one point of our lives. That's me and everyone in this room, absolutely. So, first thing we need to do in order to realize our full potential is to start unlearning all these limiting beliefs that have been passed on to us by parents, by educators, by society. So I say, rock that boat, be the jack of all trades, and damn it, eat your cake, because you earned it. All right, in order to have the perfect career, and the perfect partner, the perfect kids, the perfect marriage. Who doesn't want to have all these? I want them all, and I'm honestly sick and tired of people trying to convince me that I can't have them. Because let's face it, if it's not you, then who? And if it's not now, then when? For women to advance, we also need to change how society views housewives. There's apparently a very, it's really weird, it's 2023, and we still look down at a housewife like she's unemployed or something. Let me tell you something. A housewife's job description and skills beats that of a CEO. She is literally the CEO of the house and more. And let me tell you something. She's an accountant, she's a therapist, she's an office manager, she's a chef, she's a chauffeur, she's your best friend. She's all these rolled in one. Do you know how many people you need to hire and how many salaries you need to pay in order to get these jobs done in your home? Yeah, it's done by one woman. You call her mom. So, such an important job that many are trying. It's such an important job that even men are trying now to stay at home dads. So we need to be careful. We need to own that term, and we really need to redefine it as an important job in society. All right. Also, moving on to the good girl syndrome. عيب. The most common used word in the Arabic vocabulary for Arab moms. We've been told that our opinions, thoughts, don't really matter. What matters most is what people say. We were told that we need to be good in order to be loved and accepted. We grew up avoiding conflict, avoiding to speak up, afraid of letting people down, and unable to say the magical word no. To be a good girl means that you have to sacrifice your mental health. And if that's the case, I honestly don't want to be a girl. I'll be a kind girl. I'll be a thoughtful girl. But I'll also be a girl who puts down boundaries and knows how to say no. I will be a girl who will not be shamed or made feel guilty for following her dreams and having goals. Enough already with the mommy guilt. I'm a mother, I'm not a martyr. Neither are you. We don't have to give up everything just because we became mothers. We have never seen a man being shamed because he left home to go to work, right? Has anyone shamed them? Where's daddy? You can't do it alone, and that's why we talk about women empowerment today. I love that term. However, as the mot du jour, it just seems that it's everywhere and no one is really paying attention. We're overusing it without really understanding what it really means. What does women empowerment mean? It means showing up for your friends. It means liking that photo. It will mean a lot to her. It means clapping when she's on stage. It means giving her power. Recommend her for that job. Don't be worried that she's going to be a competition. She might be your biggest ally. Don't join the boys' club against women. Create the girls' club and empower other women. I hope one day we can actually manage to do that, because honestly, brands and governments have done great initiatives to empower women. Unfortunately, it's on our plate now to move it forward. Finally, it's okay to not be okay. I'm not okay. I haven't been okay for a while. I've had the worst year of my life, but when you look at my Instagram, you think that girl is partying 24/7. It's not the truth. I feel sometimes that we have become toxic, even with our motivational talk. We are putting so much pressure on ourselves and others to be perfect, to appear happy and motivated all the time. You must be entered into a mental institution if you're just happy 24/7. Honestly, it's not possible. Success is anything but perfect. It's actually quite messy. So, we are being told, fake it till you make it, right? We need to make it look great. We need to fake it, make it. Please, that's just the most terrible advice ever. How about live it until you make it? How about manifest it until you make it? Believe it until you make it. Whatever it is, please do not fake it until you make it. In a world full of fakers and filters, just be true to yourself. It will be a nice change. Thank you. We can clap for that one. Yeah. Let's stop faking it. Let's stop faking it. When my 7-year-old daughter cries and I ask her why she's crying, many times she tells me, I don't know, mommy, I'm just sad. She just doesn't know. And I know before we have this feeling that, no, big girls should not cry. Well, guess what? Big girls are crying. I'm crying. So who am I to tell my 7-year-old daughter not to cry? Let's stop telling people not to cry. Let's normalize crying for no reason. Let's normalize not having it together all the time. Let's normalize being scared of how fast life is changing, and maybe we're not keeping it up. Those Gen Z are out there gunning for your jobs. Let's normalize being frustrated when things don't go our way, because it's true. Let's celebrate our failures publicly, just like we celebrate our wins. Let's show the true roadmap to success. It's messy, it's ugly, it's full of obstacles and very bad hair days, and it's full of a lot of rejections. Life is not perfect, so why should we be? Thank you.